Hi and hello and welcome back to D2E Plays Phoenix Wright, Justice for All, Episode 3, the one that no one really likes. Turnabout Big Top.
I don't think anybody likes any of these trials in particular. Like, I remember there being like memorable moments, but I don't think, from what we've seen so far, any particular trial is notably good. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, definitely not as strong as first game, but we have fun doing this.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Dustin from Dis2 Entertainment. Welcome.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what's up with Turnabout Big Top.
There's something weirdly charming about it, though.
Yes.
All right. Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight.
Ba-ba-ba.
The world's greatest magician. The one, the only.
Tuxedo Mask.
Maximilian Galactica.
It's got animation.
Animation
Nice
is a
soundboard.
strong word for this.
You're right, that text is way smaller than I expected it to be.
Ooh, I like that.
Elgato, there's gotta be a way I can fix this.
This isn't Elgato, that's Twitch.
You're right. Twitch, there's gotta be a way I can fix this.
Remember when I kept saying, hey, we gotta fix this? And
I
you were-
thought it was gonna be bigger than that.
No.
I thought it was gonna be small. Alright, let's just keep arguing.
That was terrible.
Oh boy. Oh crap, I'm Pearl now.
Nope.
Wow, that was like being in a dream. I wouldn't even call my brother. I don't know where it's going, but it's a ride.
A sack of silver dollars can be used to beat somebody to death, so you'd be surprised at the useful.
This is my favorite Dustin sound I've ever had. I'm gonna play it way too much, and it's only gonna delight me.
That was amazing, wasn't it, Pearly? Okay, there's a dancing bear, and a tiger that's known to a ring of fire, an elephant over a giant bomb. No one's the kind of
What's wrong with you?
I don't know, I'm tired. We just got through a long recording session,
True.
and then I grinded in Kingdom Hearts 2 afterward.
You're a crazy person.
I want Ultimate Weapon. I didn't get it last time. I promised I'd get it this time. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. Yeah, Max Galactica. He was absolutely fabulous. Huh? What? Max Galactica, the world's greatest magician. A magician? No, magician.
Ooh.
Mr. Nick.
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
Your mother having to do some space.
I don't think it has anything to do with channeling. You don't know about magic, huh? Do you, Pearls?
I'm sorry.
Very excited.
Alright.
Who has a circus during the winter?
I braved the winter cold and took Pearls to see the circus. It's been 6 months since that terrible incident in Kuran Village, you know, where her mother turned out to be a horrible human being and gonna traumatize her.
Yeah.
And it was during that that trying time
Yeah.
that I met Pearls.
Every time with Phoenix Wright is a trying time.
Okay, take a sip.
Thankfully, she seems to be recovering from it and is returning to her normal self.
It's time to go. Yeah, we're coming the last train.
I'm trying. Pearls, you remembered the train.
Of course I did.
Why is she drunk?
Standard for Mr. Express train.
What is wrong with you?
Well, Nick, see you later. I'll come by to help clean the office. It's got to be spotless for the new year.
Don't worry about it. Really. Whatever they like sign into Twitch itself and then like blow it up.
Yeah.
You think that would change it?
I don't think so. There was a setting and I don't remember how I did it. You go visit Mr. Nana here.
Maybe. I'm glad you'll get to spend your precious summer.
Pearly, lay off the liquor.
Pearly, look, it's time to go. How there, Mr. Nick?
Happy New Year. I really hope it'll turn out that way. Kind of cool how she can do that with her hair.
Yeah.
Well, today wraps it up for this year. I hope I can finish cleaning this place up in one day.
I had that ringtone for a while.
I'll take the case.
I'm a little jumpy. Hello, this is Finish Up.
Nick, it's terrible!
Okay then. Ah, Maya. Perfect timing. Things are terrible here too.
Huh?
The office is a terrible mess, and I have to clean it up.
What are you talking about?
My dirty office. What are you talking about?
Listen, Nick, you have to turn on the TV.
The TV?
Now let's check into the scene.
That's good voice. Huh? What happened?
Thank you. We're here at the Berry Big Circus. The Berry Big Circus has become the center of a sensational murder. The scene has created quite a stir among the throngs of excited onlookers.
Throngs? The Berry Big Circus?
That's the circus we went to, right?
They're saying that there was a murder.
Yeah, they arrested him too.
Arrested who?
Max! They arrested Max Galactica.
For my next trick, I will make this man's life disappear.
Oh, I can do it once. Look at him go.
Good
Maya
lord.
said she was a huge fan of Max for some reason.
I can't imagine.
Don't know what it
Something
was about him
him.
that she found appealing.
I don't.
I guess he's good at magic.
I'm gonna, for safekeeping, for further study, keep this in the court record.
All right, Nick, I'll see you in 2 hours. 2 hours at the detention center.
Huh? What? Huh?
See you there.
What?
You still got plenty of time to clean up your office later.
What?
Beep.
All right. Oh wait, no, I forgot. What's up, Charlie?
Charlie, a quite decorative plant. I wouldn't mind his help cleaning up this place, but he's a plant. Plants can't clean. What am I saying, Phoenix?
Crack me up.
Okay, take a sip.
What are they talking about? Why did they arrest Max?
You're asking the wrong man on that one, Maya. Maybe he used his magical skills to deal death with a sleight of hand.
Maximilian Galactica would never do such a thing.
Ooh, this seems like a Dustin voice if I've
gotta-
ever known one.
Fabulous! What the young lady just said was absolutely fabulous!
Young Bernie Sanders.
What a clever girl, such a fabulous understanding of events!
What's with all this
I gotta-
fabulous talk?
I gotta gesture and gesticulate for this one. Welcome to the visitor's room!
It's Max! Nick, look, it's the real Maximilian Galactica!
Alright, sweetie, pick a card, any card!
He called me sweetie. Oh, Nick.
I like your swoon voice.
Time's running out, sweetie. Pick a card, any card.
This one.
Aha, I thought you'd pick that one, sweetie. The Ace of Hearts!
Ah, he got it. He got it. Nick, look, he got it.
What can I say, sweetie? You've stolen one of my most valued possessions. One of Maximilian Galacticus' hearts.
Max.
Well, time to make this an absolutely fabulous time!
Max, you should let Nick pick a card.
I don't want to steal one of his hearts.
And you are? Oh, how silly of me. You must be Sweetie's driver.
Her driver?
Whatever. Hurry up and pick a card. Any card.
I want this one.
So, Sweetie, let's be honest here. You came to this visitor's room to visit me, didn't you?
Yes, I'm your biggest fan.
Fabulous! Absolutely fabulous! Thank you so much!
Hey, what about my card?
Think of it as a souvenir. His frickin' lipstick.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, Nick, I think it's time to get to work. What's the matter, Nick? Why are you looking at the ceiling?
I was just thinking about what I should have for lunch.
Sweetie, drop Porcupine Head over there. Shower me with your attention, okay?
Oh, yes.
There's something weirdly charming about it, though.
Absolutely fabulous!
Absolutely cringe-inducing.
Bro, you're posting cringe. You're gonna lose subscribers. Alright, Ted. Let's see. Alright, let's talk about Max.
Max, I was hoping you'd tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Fabulous! I think we should get to know each other better too. Why don't you come sit next to me?
There's a big piece of security glass between us.
Oh, sweet Jeebus, what in the world?
What? Is that line?
Saving that one. Love this dude. If only I could use magic, then I could make this wall disappear.
What is this guy talking about? Anyways, lately, you've become awfully famous, haven't you, Max?
That's Maximilian to you, Porcupine Head. Get it straight.
Jeez, people nowadays, they get their panties in a bunch all over nothing.
There is no way he's getting anything straight.
We don't make mistakes. We just have happy accidents.
I have now just a lot of sound clips just to like give us a few seconds of chill and nonsense.
Yeah.
Anyway, Maximilian, you won a very prestigious award recently, did you not?
I did indeed. It was fabulous. I won the Magician's Grand Prix held by the Association of International Magicians. It's an award that recognizes that I am the most fabuloso of fabulous world magicians. There was a trophy and a bust. It was it was an amazing day.
Wow, that's incredible.
Isn't it? I'm certifiably the greatest magician in the world.
I'm going to guess he didn't win a trophy for most modest magician.
Zing. Got him, Phoenix.
You are signed to an exclusive contract with the Very Big Circus, correct?
That's the long and short of it. You should do your research, sweetie. I'm impressed. You just can't watch a magician on TV, you know. Magic is so fabulous you have to see it with your own eyes, sweetie.
You're right. You're so right.
However, the circus, it's a dinosaur, a thing of the past.
Oh no.
Nowadays, no one even cares about what goes on there. What are you doing?
Making things worse.
Oh my
Not
god.
better.
Just cling it to the right, to left side. All the way to the left.
Left?
Yes.
Now what?
All the way to the left. There.
Oh.
When I said all the way, I meant all the
He
way.
didn't mean all the way.
Huh? What do you mean?
That's why I signed the contract.
That's why you signed the contract?
Thanks to me, the Very Big Circus is fabulously popular. People come out in droves to catch a glimpse of the magic of Max Galactica. I revived the dinosaur that is the circus. But to me, it was just another magic trick. Isn't it just wonderful, sweetie?
Yes.
I made all the old crusty circus performances obsolete.
But I kinda like the circus performances.
You should add "you're making things worse" to the soundboard. Like him saying "you're making things worse," or is that a quote from something I don't know? Anyway, Dustin.
Yeah.
help me out.
Attractive woman minus Santa outfit.
Okay. Maya looks a bit down.
Let's talk about the murder.
Tell me, what happened at the Very Big Circus?
I need to get who wants to talk about murders in the
Oh,
soundboard.
him just right now. All right. That would. I do have a bunch of Dustin ones on here that I'm happy to use. So
That was terrible.
it's probably my favorite.
Last night the ringmaster was murdered.
The ringmaster? You mean Russell Berry?
Someone smashed him over the head, I hear. He was slumped over on the ground. Even though it was the middle of the night, the police presence was fabulous. The police questioned me at length.
Question you about what?
About everything. I was the last one to see the ringmaster before he was murdered. I saw him last evening, in his room.
So then why were you arrested?
Arrested? Don't make an anthill into a mountain, sweetie. They just wanted to consult with me on matters, that's all.
Nick, I don't think Max understands how serious this is.
She's right. I think I should shock him back into reality. You going to jail, bitch! You know? Before the murder, you met with the ringmaster.
You know what they do to guys like you in jail? Shower them with praise? Shower them with something, all right.
Anyway, sorry to drive this to a screeching halt.
Before the murder, I already read this line.
Uh-huh.
What did you talk about?
Things that aren't for your ears.
Maya, would you please ask him?
What did you talk about with the ringmaster, Max?
It was nothing. Small talk, really. We were just having a chat about my salary.
Salary?
I am the one bringing in the crowds. I think that I should be compensated as such. You agree, don't you?
Yes.
That's all you talked about?
Of course! It was a fabulous chat. We had a very normal, perfect conversation, believe me.
Oh boy.
Just fabulous. I mean, now he's got me saying it.
What's the matter, Nick? You look all bent out of shape.
It's the Saitama Gama. He went off. He's telling lies.
Do I have anything? Okay. I'm gonna just say it real quick. Thank you. Alright. Boom. Let's see what we can get out of it.
It was a perfect conversation.
Yeah. Hey guys, did you hear that legitimate conversation I was just having? So legitimate. Like that's the president on any topic.
Gwennifer out there? Again, I'm playing this sound clip. I want you to pay attention to Dustin's language here.
Look, a sack of silver dollars can be used to beat with somebody to death, so you'd be surprised at the useful.
I want that on a t-shirt.
A sack of silver dollars can be used to beat somebody to death.
Look, a sack of silver dollars can be used to beat with somebody to death, so you'd be surprised at the useful.
I had to get the idea out, and I didn't really care about the mechanics.
No, you didn't. Last night you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such.
Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract.
That's the whole... I'm sorry. That's the truth. The whole truth!
What do you mean?
You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary?
I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? Nope.
I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate. Dang, that didn't last very long for us.
Yeah.
Nope. Wait, what?
Yeah, can I do anything else?
Oh, can you present, like, profile?
I would have to present him to himself.
I mean, it might work with this guy.
I mean, yeah. Alright, let's fast forward. Let's do this again.
Alright.
No, the defense is wrong.
Alright. Ah, crap, I exited out by accident. What is that badge? Is it used in a disappearing act?
I'm not a magician, Max. I'm an attorney. Oh.
An attorney? Then why are you wasting your time talking to me? Oh, okay, this is what I had to do. I had to show him how serious this is.
He isn't wasting his time, Max. You're...
Okay, relax, sweetie. You're just a little over anxious, I think. Anyways, I've been curious about something for a while now.
What's that?
Why do you keep looking at me with such a sad look on your face, sweetie?
Because you've been arrested for murder!
Oh, don't be ignorant. They wouldn't arrest someone like me.
Why is that?
Obviously because I'm the fabulous Maximilian Galactica!
So?
I'm the very big star of the very big circus!
And that means...
I'm rich. I'm paid fabulous sums.
Which means what?
Max?
Quit joking around. You've got to be pulling my magic wand. Oh, boy.
Oh.
Oh, boy. The police aren't really serious about all this, are they?
They don't arrest people as a joke.
Well, some do, but we don't talk about those guys.
Ooh.
Look at Max, he's crushed.
Well, he needed to wake up and smell the coffee. This is serious business.
Nothing says serious business like this face.
Yes?
Look, I mean, sir, you're a lawyer, right?
Get ready to feel the power of attorney!
Oh yeah! I'm an attorney.
It's just the worst possible delivery of that line. Please help me! I didn't kill nobody! Oh, his falsies came off.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
That's brutal.
Didn't kill nobody.
I may be more spoiled than a hog in a hamburger mud pit, but a killer? That's insane! I could never...
Max?
I swear! I just wanted to pay off my daddy's debt. He's back on the farm.
Leave Brittany alone. Okay.
I'll take the case.
Good.
Thank you.
Really?
Really?
Thank you much. Y'all sure are nice folks.
Max,
Yes,
what's your real name?
it's Billy Bob Johnson.
Brr.
What's the matter, Maya?
He's really just a country bumpkin.
Hmm.
I must apologize for not being my absolutely fabulous self just now, sweetie.
Huh?
Mr. Attorney,
Yes?
a few minutes ago, you took one of my cards, didn't you?
Well, now that he mentions it, I did take a card.
It was the 10 of hearts, right?
Well, what? How'd he got it right again?
What can I say? You too. You've stolen some of my most valued possessions.
Oh, shit.
10 of Maximilian Galacticus hearts.
You sure do have a lot of hearts, don't you? Huh.
I'm putting my faith in you, sweetie.
He didn't just call me sweetie, did he?
All right, let's make this an absolutely fabulous case. Come on, Nick.
Whew.
Now we can go to the circus. And look, it's Maximilian Galactica. Very good.
Thank you.
We're here again.
I'm trying to... There we go.
It's okay. Yep, but this time we are here for work. It hasn't been that long since the crime, so the police are still on the scene.
Let's find someone who might know something about what happened.
Sounds like a plan, genius.
Look, it's Max.
Even when you don't want to see him, poof, he's right in front of you. Sure, the sign says Berry Big Circus, but looking around, it might as well be Cirque de Galactique.
The stars on his cheeks sure are dreamy. How about I draw a star on your cheek, Nick? I've got a marker.
Nah, it's alright. Nah.
Alright,
Nah.
where do you want to go first?
Start at the top, work your way down.
Alright, lodging house.
This seems to be a dorm where all the performers in the circus stay.
Really? So we might run into the stoogey clown here, right? He's so kooky.
Is this the clown?
I think this might be Gumshoe.
Re-
Ah, it's you too!
okay.
Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
As it you guys always seem to know when I'm working a crime scene, pal.
Because you're always working, Detective.
Aw.
Well, I'd rather not be always working, but with crime, you don't make your own hours. If I have to be at the circus anyway, I want to see the lion tamer and the tightrope. However, no matter where I go, the show is always the same. Dead body, stage left.
Oh!
Nick, he complained.
That's a rarity. Well, let's get back to business now. Okay? Do you know who will be the prosecutor in court tomorrow?
Of course, it'll be Ms. Von Kammer.
Fuck. She isn't gonna hit me with her whip again, is she?
What do you have to worry about? You only have to see her in court. When she shows up at the precinct, the sound of that whip never ends, pal.
Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure Ms. Von Karma's really interesting and all, but there's someone else I'd rather talk about.
Like who?
Like Mr. Edgeworth, of course.
Hmm.
You know, Nick's true rival, Miles Edgeworth. What in the world happened after I went back home?
Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't heard what happened to him?
Nick won't tell me.
Well, to be honest, I'm not at liberty to tell you either. Let's just say he's not around anymore.
He's not around. Nick, what does he mean Mr. Edgeworth isn't around?
Exactly what he said. He's not around. Edgeworth is gone. Don't say his name again, okay?
Nothing, just lamenting my crushed dreams.
Nick?
That got dark quick.
The ringmaster of the circus was murdered, wasn't he?
Yep, last night around 10 p.m. He died outside in the cold. Pretty sad way to go out if you ask me, pal.
It was rather cold.
This is the scene of the crime, pal. The body was found right over there. Right about where you're standing now.
Ah!
Oh, surprised you, didn't I?
I'm not laughing!
Excuse me, but do you mind telling me what happened to the victim?
Fucking love Gumshoe.
Yeah.
He was killed by the blow to the noggin, pal. It's like the noggin. Come on.
Eve.
It's pretty clear cut as far as murders go. He was discovered quickly. But, there's just one thing that doesn't quite fit. You see, there's one thing that's bothering me. Just one little thing. It's probably not important, but
No, it's definitely not important.
Ha! There always seems to be something that doesn't quite fit.
What was this one thing that just didn't quite fit? The thing you mentioned earlier.
Footprints, pal. Footprints.
Footprints?
Boy, look at this picture of the crime scene. You see Dr. Eggman hurled over the box.
That was good.
What?
What's this? This wooden box under the body?
No clue, pal. Some forensics experts took it back and are examining it now.
And what's so mysterious about the footprints?
Whoa, calm down now. Take a good look at the footprints in this picture.
The victim's footprints are on the scene.
That's right, pal. The problem is...
The killer's footprints aren't there.
Bingo. Where did the killer come from? And where did the killer run off to? Obviously, there's no way the killer committed this crime while flying.
A flying culprit? That's when something just clicked in my head.
There's no way. Flying is impossible.
That's right, flying is impossible. Absolutely impossible.
What's with the hollow laugh, pal?
I meant nothing by it, pal.
Huh?
Better stated, it means I don't want to talk about it. Maybe I can get some info about Max out of him.
Looks like Max is the most unpopular guy in the circus tent. You know what they say, a bad attitude follows you everywhere.
He's a bit arrogant, but he didn't seem that bad.
But just because someone has a bad attitude doesn't make them a criminal.
It's not just his attitude. I got proof, pal.
Huh?
What?
He left something at the scene of the crime. One of his magician's trademarks. An incredibly well-made silk hat.
Well, it does have very classy decorative elements.
A feather.
A symbol of Max's fabulousness.
Whew.
Max uses the cloak, silk hat, and white roses as his signature symbols. I had trouble there.
Pretty mundane, aren't they?
Who cares if they're mundane? At least they're easy to understand.
Stand.
Yeah,
I must have hit a nerve.
that's what he said.
Whoa! Who said?
The eyewitness.
Huh?
Tell us about the eyewitnesses!
Boom.
So about the eyewitness.
Oh, you know I'm not gonna tell you about that. That's the prosecution's trump card.
Oh well.
Don't you have a quote for this?
Oh. Actually, I hope I still do.
I really wish.
Yeah.
I really wish I was allowed to bring in
Yeah.
evidence.
I don't think I
whenever
have
felt
Melissa
like it, and
Tomei
make
talking
argument
about
whenever
disclosure
I felt
anymore.
like-
Yeah.
It's called
this is
disclosure,
really-
dickhead.
Ooh.
Oh, I just remembered.
What?
I forgot to mention that you two are banned from entering that lodging house.
Why is that?
Oh, no reason. Just something I remembered to tell you.
Right now, there's so many constitutional violations that this would be declared a mistrial, like, immediately.
It must be because that's where the eyewitness is.
Let's check it out.
Don't you dare, pal. We could just go in. He's not gonna stop us or anything.
I wonder whose room this is.
The name tag on the door says Mo on it.
I guess he's not here.
Wow, it's a real mess in here.
My room's probably worse, though.
I like the disfigured carrots.
Oh, yeah.
Oh well, I give up. We'll have to come back later.
Not gonna look at anything? I want to look at the carrots.
Like,
What the? There's a string of carrots here.
how strange. The carrots seem to come in all different shapes. Weird. I can't tell if Mo just likes carrots, or if he's using them for some sort of gag.
Hole in the ceiling.
Look at the ceiling. It looks like someone punched a hole in it.
You're right. I wonder what happened.
I don't even want to imagine what goes on in here.
Okay, take a sip.
All right, let's go.
He was looking the other way.
Yeah.
Okay.
This year, I finally won an air conditioner. Taking a photo of that.
What? That came out of nowhere.
What? You didn't have an air conditioner? Did you ride your Triceratops to work too?
Whoa. And what do you mean, won an air conditioner? You didn't buy it?
I can't afford one of those things. But I got lucky and won it as a door prize at the annual police Christmas party.
They really pay you peanuts, don't they?
Peanuts. I don't even get paid enough for peanut butter, let alone peanuts.
Zing.
Oh, what else we got?
This is the only place that the snow has been trounced upon.
The murderer was sloppy, leaving all these prints all over.
No. We're the ones who left the prints. An investigation can be a messy thing sometimes.
What?
What?
I also slipped and fell in that spot. The other detectives all got a good laugh when the prosecutor whipped me. Thank God there was all this snow around to bring down the swelling. Oh my God. Poor Gumshoe.
Oh, jeez. It's great to know that the police aren't worried about preserving the evidence.
Tarp?
There's some evidence under the tarp over there.
Hey, watch it, pal.
Eh?
The killer is behind that top. Ah! Oh, gotcha. I was just kidding. Ah! Ho. Gumshoe, I fucking love you.
Oh my god, what a goof.
The safety lights around the circus are kept on all night long. So they should have been on at the time of the murder.
So he's saying the murder took place in the light.
How strange.
How strange indeed.
Nothing more to talk about.
Nope.
So let's
Moving
move
on.
to circus entrance. And to the big top. Look at all this.
The circus stage sure doesn't look this small from out in the audience.
Wow, this is where they all perform, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Nick, do some somersaults.
I'm not doing any somersaults.
Why not? You look like you'd be great at it.
Why do I look like I'd be great at somersaults?
You got a Sonic the Hedgehog look about you.
Yeah, she's right. Is this the girl?
I think it's the...
Is it the lion itself?
Yeah. Yeah, you be the lion.
That's pretty good.
If I were king of the forest. You weren't expecting to pull a cowardly lion out of my ass, were you?
What?
I'll beat you with one claw tied behind my back.
Oh my God, he's so goddamn.
Oh, man. Woo! Sorry about that. It wasn't me.
Tiger!
He's coming this way! Actually. Oh no.
Nick, you're too young to die! Nick!
That's the girl.
Yeah.
Stay, heal!
I'm still here. I'm not dead yet.
Nick, are you okay?
No, I don't think that's the tiger, Dustin.
Oh.
I believe it's the girl.
Regent's such a cute tiger, isn't he? What's the matter? You two sure are quiet. Don't what's the matter, me? Nick, he almost died there. Huh, he wasn't anywhere close to getting hurt, let alone dying. This little tiger hardly ever bites people. And besides, people normally never get to play with a wild tiger, right? If you think about it, you're actually really lucky. You agree, don't you?
A shuffle.
I guess.
What do you mean you guess? Why are you agreeing with her? Woohoo, your costume. Huh? It's cute. I want to try it on. Costume? You mean my clothes? You don't mind letting me try it on, right? I guess not. Really? You're the best.
Wow, the tables have turned quickly on that one. So much for the tiger thing.
Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Regina Berry, the renowned animal tamer of the Berry Big Circus. My name's Maya Fey. I'm a spirit medium.
Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. When you put us up next to an animal tamer, I bet we look really odd.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
I gotta figure out a way to do her voice that doesn't hurt.
That hurts?
Yeah, the like back of the throat kind of, you know. You need to bring it forward a little bit.
Okay.
Hey, Regina, what do you know about how it happened last night? You mean the murder?
Uh-huh.
My dad was murdered.
Oh, I see. Wait, what did you just say?
So the ringmaster was your... Yep, ringmaster was my dad. I'm so sorry about what happened to him.
That was so slow, it tripped me up.
Why do you say you're sorry? Ha! Anyways, everyone was here practicing last night.
Even your dad?
Yes, everyone was here. We finished up around 10 p.m. After that, everyone went on from their own. I was the only one who stayed around here. Why did you do that? I was playing with Regent.
Regent, so she was with that beast.
That's when the police showed up. When they took me to check things out, Dad was dead.
For someone whose father was just murdered, she seems awfully perky. I wish she would tell us more about her dad.
That's incredible that you're an animal tamer. If you say so. It has to be really scary. Scary? Why? Huh? Regent isn't scary, he's cute. Ever since Leon died, Regent's been my best friend.
Leon?
Yes, Leon the lion.
Leon the Lion? Regent and Regina. Interesting name choices.
Leon, he died? Yes, actually he was killed. My dad killed him.
Oh, he's so casual about it.
What?
I knew it.
Why did he do that? I'm not sure why he did it.
It's tough not to get charmed when she looks at you with those innocent eyes. But she also might murder me.
Let's ask.
Whoa!
Look at this dude.
Okay! Fire away.
After practice was over, Dad went right back to his room. His room? Yes. That door right over there leads to the ringmaster's room. I don't know why, but he went off to his room in a hurry. I wonder what happened.
The ringmaster's room. It's probably a good idea to check it out for myself.
Let's go.
This was the ringmaster's room?
Yes, this room belonged to the victim. Which means this must be where Max met the ringmaster last night.
Now that you mention it, this is what he said.
I wonder what... Hey, wait, that's an interesting poster.
Ah, it's a poster of Max! I want it! I want it! Nick, I want it!
I mean, he's dead. He's just gonna take... I want to get out of here. It's a table for guests. There are some papers scattered on top.
Ah, look at this. Max's salary is written on this piece of paper. Yikes.
Oh, well, what is it?
I didn't know that a magician... His salary is incredible.
She looks like she's about ready to pass out from shock. How much is it? How much is it? That much?!
Incredible, huh?
You can say that again. This must be the paper they used to negotiate Max's salary. The ringmaster signed and dated it.
What's the matter, Nick?
Max definitely got a raise. But this document is dated a week ago. Da-da-da. I don't remember the significance.
Yeah, because he said he went to...
Yeah, no, I meant like long term.
Yeah. We have to prove to him that...
Oh, he's lying about it.
He's lying about it.
Yeah, that's true.
This is strange. Everything else looked nice, but this deck looks old and cheap.
There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the ringmaster.
He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father.
You're making a lot of assumptions there, Maya.
Is that his mustache?
This is where the ringmaster applied his makeup.
It's quite a collection of the most understated colors. Shocking pink, for example.
This one says it is 100% all-natural organic mascara.
And this one says, sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime?
Ringmaster must have been really concerned about skincare. Very metrosexual.
Very 2004.
I think that's his mustache.
Yeah, I think so
and
too.
he took the mustache off.
You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat.
And they call this the face of someone who already knew that.
What?
A scrap of white paper is sticking out of the coat pocket.
Ooh.
Huh? Where? Where?
Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats.
Nah, you always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong.
We should probably. All right.
Not gonna take it. Not gonna look at
No,
it.
no, we can look through the papers in the envelope there.
Yeah.
Nick, look at all the cute trophies.
But indeed. Just look at all the awards the circus has won.
Like All County Quiz Champions, Ringmasters Association Mini Golf Master, Beer Belly Balloon Bounce Chap Pet Grooming Grand Prix. Wow, Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could have never imagined.
Huh.
There's a lot of posters here, do you think?
There are indeed.
So many posters that they aren't likely to miss one, are they?
Maya, we're supposed to be the honest ones around here, I think.
But you didn't even notice that I took one.
Ah, she's already swiped one. The Twitch looks all different again. Yeah, I know. They updated it at TwitchCon this weekend, which is one of the reasons why they update some stuff. Mike, I got something for you, and I got it just for you, my friend.
Well, let's bungle in the jungle.
All right. So we got some photos up at the top.
Nick, look at all the photos lined up on the wall.
Looks like a guided tour of the circus's history.
This is so cool. It seems like there were so many happy memories. Maybe we should do this sort of thing at our office. We can put up pictures of all the clients who have been found not guilty.
And what if we had a client who was found guilty?
We'll just pretend like they didn't exist. How's that?
Mike, just nice.
Nice.
Nick, now you've got me thinking about losing cases. Why'd you do that?
So, you're at the infamous circus one. Any thoughts so far? It's fine so far.
Yeah.
There's nothing. Maximilian's kind of fun. So far.
All these frames look the same.
No. They almost look like, thank you cards. It looks like every year the Ringmaster made donations to charity.
That seems important.
To the Robot Clown Research Center.
You're kidding, right?
What? They may be a perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery?
I am in the field of advanced tomfoolery. Oh boy. Let's look at some stuff in the big top.
Look, that's where Max comes out during the show.
I got to admit, that was a pretty cool effect.
We're planning for me to start coming out of the line during the show. Me start coming out.
Yeah.
Take a dream.
That's what came out to me.
Take a drink.
That's great, Regina. That's really great.
Yeah, I will ride on Regent's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. I want to try it too. I'll ride on Nick's back and jump out of the lion's mouth.
Sometimes I wonder about this fucking girl.
Ladder.
Ah, a ladder.
It's just a step ladder.
What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter.
Huh. Okay. It's not even worth arguing with her on this one.
Rope.
Hey, it's a rope.
Probably for tightrope walking.
That's a bit strange. There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it.
Wonder if that's important.
Whoa, those lights are huge! I love lights. Whenever I appear under the spotlight, everyone claps for me. That's because everyone knows that you're cute. No, I'm not cute. You're cute. Me? Of course, I'm sure you'd make an incredible heroine. Really? You think so?
Okay, take
Nick,
a sip.
Nick, did you hear that? Me, a heroine. What about Nick, Regina?
He looks like he's on heroin.
Nick. He's no hero, is he?
Ouch! Thanks a lot, Maya. Fuck. Uncalled for drive-by.
Anything else I can talk to her about? Present her with...
Her dad.
I already did that.
That's right. Herself.
Max.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
It's Max. Hey, where is Max now anyways?
You don't know?
Nope.
He's been arrested. He was charged with the murder of your father.
It's okay. Nick and I will help him. Max isn't the guy, is he? I mean, the criminal?
Of course he's not a guy. I mean, a criminal.
I'm worried about so many things right now. Like what?
Okay.
Regina, what's the matter? What's on your mind? I'll tell you, Maya, but just you.
Ah.
Well. What? Really? And then... Oh my, that's incredible, Regina.
Oh,
Come on, Nick, there's no reason to pout.
Don't worry about me.
Regina told me that someone professed their love to her.
Professed her love?
Not only that, it was Maximilian Galactica.
I wonder how many people have stolen one of his hearts anyways.
And then, on the exact same day, another person professed their love for her as well.
What?
Who was it?
Someone named Trilo.
Trilo?
Apparently he's a tenor who sings in the circus.
Haven't met him yet.
Regina seems to be quite the hit with the men in the circus.
She must have some sort of strange power over them.
You're not kidding. 2 people in one day? Even I want to profess my love for her.
Me too. She's so cute. Her eyes so far apart.
She looks like a flounder.
Yes,
anything
you're
else
right.
I can show? Crime scene?
Well, what about it? What can you have me?
I'm not really good at figuring out hard things. Really? You too? I understand exactly what you mean.
I never expected Maya to make a new friend in such a strange place like this.
This is exactly where Maya would make a new friend. Alright, back to entrance, I guess.
Oh.
No.
Oops. Wrong button.
Huh? Hey, Nick, look over there.
Oh.
What?
There's someone over there. Excuse me?
Hello?
Wow, he sure is a quiet one. Excuse me?
Me?
Yes, you work at the circus, don't you?
No, I'm just your everyday average Joe.
An average Joe who just happens to hang out at the circus. I don't think so.
Yes, I am. I've got nothing to do with what's going on here. You like the voice? You okay?
I'm just having like It's a Wonderful Life like moments when you're like tiptoeing there.
Yeah, yeah.
You're getting close. You're not quite doing that voice, but
Yeah,
you're
little Jimmy Stewart.
yes, yeah, exactly. He's it's not in the bank, it's in your homes. He's lying like any regular person would hang around the circus dressed like that. I'm an attorney. My name is Phoenix Wright.
I'm a spirit medium. My name's Maya.
Well, I just happen to be passing by.
I don't suppose you happen to be some kind of carny?
Not a carny. I'm a performer. Actually, I'm a ventriloquist.
Dang it, where's everyone in the chat? I don't know. We actually have like, a decent crowd there, but
Hey, Legal Eagles.
we have a quiet crowd.
Ventriloquist.
I'm Benjamin Woodman.
Your last name is Woodman?
Yes, that's right, but everyone calls me Ben.
Ah, yes, that's your alias, right?
I believe they call it a stage name. Excuse me, Ben.
There's so many characters in this one.
Yeah.
Yes, you mean me?
I'm kind of sad because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to be the clown.
Mm-hmm.
I've
done everyone else so far, unless you want to take over a different voice.
That's fine. You are a man of many voices, right?
Yeah.
Dustin Otwell, man of limited voices. That's what it was. Yeah. You're doing great, champ.
Really, I'm just a regular normal guy.
It's cool, Jen. We appreciate the view, even if you can't actively participate. We tell people, just put us on mute. You know.
Yeah. We're a
not
very
the
chill stream.
Yeah.
Really, I'm just a regular normal guy. I work at the Bailey Building and Loan. My brother and I fought in the war.
Sound test.
Woo!
I don't know.
Very excited.
This guy's so nervous, he's creeping me out.
Nick, cheer up. Just try and smile. Would you mind telling us something about Max? Maximilian Galactica.
Max. He's not very nice.
Did he just say that Max is not very nice?
Oh, ow, my head hurts.
Yikes, I hope he's okay. He sounds like he just popped a gasket. Yeah, cause
got young Miss McConnell over here.
Oh my god! He is a turtle-looking motherfucker. Oh, Jen, we gotta get you on one of these.
Yeah.
Whew.
Ben, so you're a ventriloquist?
I'm just a regular guy.
You already told us that you were a ventriloquist.
Oh, yes.
Nick, don't yell at him. You can't do that.
I can't help it. He's making me nervous.
Ben, would you mind me showing me some of your skills as a ventriloquist?
Well, I right now, my
he's contagious.
That was terrible.
All right. Let's keep looking around.
Okay, take a sip.
I've gotten affidavits from most of the performers at the circus. They are certainly a strange bunch of characters.
You don't say.
Well, not stranger than you, I suppose.
That was cold.
I'm sorry, I was just messing around.
Woo.
Let's go to Mo's room.
That's good stuff.
Ah, here we go.
Fuck. Bum bum.
Welcome to Mo's.
No, no, that would kill our voices. I'm just gonna go like derpy.
I deserve this kind of treatment.
That's a weird Mo voice. Kablamo! Congratulations, you're the big winner! The 1 millionth visitor to the room of the one, Mr. Mo Curls, aka me! Earplugs. Must find earplugs. To celebrate this momentous occasion, would you care for an organic grape? Just one. Did you just get my joke right there? I welch on giving you more than just one. No. If it was funny, it is your duty as a human being to laugh. People who don't laugh are usually last seen in Lansing. Can you catch my drift? Maya. that sounds great, Jen. Alright. This is more like some Faustian nightmare.
Come on, it was funny.
Whoa.
Clowns are always funny in my book.
Man, I'm glad Grace isn't around. She'd be so mad.
No!
In my book, they're just funny looking. You sure do have great taste in clothes, girly. Look at that garb.
You have great taste in girls' clothing.
Yeah, I know. Believe it or not, doing this voice is a little distracting. You look just like Greta Gerb. Oh! I'm going home.
No, Nick, you can't.
You know, I can excuse a bad joke or two. But this stooge keeps laughing at his own jokes. That's what I object to!
Okay, I get it, but you have to admit he's kind of funny.
Ah! No, I do not have to admit that because he isn't.
Let's keep talking to Mo.
Sure. Are you enjoying this?
Yeah.
I just looked over. You're just smiling at me.
Could you please tell us more about the Very Big Circus?
It's a very big story. You sure you got that kind of time?
What?
What's up?
Nothing. I was just reading because I can't read because it's facing away from me and the text is very small.
The text is very small. Even if I turned it, I don't know how well you'd be able to read it.
No.
We had to fix that last time, or next time.
Yeah.
This circus has been in business for 20 years. We all performed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry.
20 years? Wow.
Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies, TV, and bowling, there's just too much competition.
But I love the circus.
I love it too. That's why I've been here for 20 years.
It's kind of hard to find work elsewhere doing whatever this is. I also like that the smile on his hat changes expression with him.
Yeah, it's a good touch. We work hard to keep the show running. No one sends in the clowns on us.
Nick, he just made a joke. Laugh.
Har 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 har. The ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world. A real class act. Even when there were no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me. Because he knew that I had a family to take care for.
Oh.
He was happy to take care of his employees.
I see.
How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man?
Alright.
No. Wiggity, 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 what?
I'm sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor.
Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way? Let's talk about the murder. Let's see. It must have taken place around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it.
I realized what your voice is.
What is that?
I'm gonna go back to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
I'm listening.
Nobody wants a Charlie in the box. That's why I'm here.
You alright? You seem confused.
I have a moment. I'm just like, I should never have bought that for you.
Ooh, I like that.
Caught a peek.
Of the crime. Just as we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness to the crime. The ringmaster was truly ahead of his time. He would always add new elements to the show.
New elements.
When you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts to get a bit stale. Well, I realize that even my act can get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit, old-fashioned. A bit long in the tooth. But that make-believer takes things too far.
Make-believer?
That magician! The one that thinks he's all high and mighty. You know, because he's higher and mightier than us. He had the gall to say to me, "You're one of those funny types, right?" What does he mean by one of those? Well, the joke's on him now. On him? Hey, Mom. You want to come down for a sec? It's okay. You could be right here. And you won't be on camera. My mom's here.
How's it
The
going?
thing we got here. There's like 6 people currently. There'll be a few more come along. Camera, obviously the microphones.
Yeah.
Dustin's playing. I'm doing a very silly clown voice. So, and I press buttons here, and like I can make weird sounds just appear. So.
No, the defense is wrong.
What's up? Huh? No. I'll bring it to you later this week. I was busy. You'll be fine. Anything else? You want a hug? Watch my drink. Love you too. No problem. Go ahead. Yep, he got on everyone's nerves.
Yeah.
How else do you think he would sound? You do your version. Hey, Chloe. Yeah, she was pretty good this time. When's that? Okay. More dog
right.
sitting for Andrew.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
No problem, Bob. I will.
Bye.
Anyway, sorry to drive this to a screeching halt.
Okay. The day of the murder.
Dun dun.
I remember it like it was yesterday. Go ahead. Nope, no way. Just forget I said anything. I bet he's still hiding something about Max. You say you saw the crime. Do you mind telling me what you saw? Well, the police told me that I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal! That's gonna have to let these lips stay zipped.
I do like characters doing impressions of other characters.
I tried.
It's fun to try. Like when I the beginning of our Paper Mario when Luigi's reading the letter of the princess and I was doing Luigi pretending to be the princess.
One of my favorites, yeah. I should grab some quotes from there.
That's not fair. It's called Disclosure, you dickhead.
I can't believe it took the one off you keep referencing.
I'm doing it because you took it off.
Fair enough. I guess you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details. But only if you can get old Stiff Lips here to make with the funny. Stiff Lips? Wait, do you mean me?
Nick, you can do it.
What's the matter? Just getting ready. Okay. Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time.
I imagine that delivery was like I imagine that delivery was exactly like Flint Lockwood and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. What are you gonna? How are you gonna top this? Maybe with hot fudge.
Yeah.
And then silence.
But I cut the music.
Oh my god. He looks so weary. Such a great expression.
At least his expectations are low.
I wouldn't let him quit his day job. Yeesh, cut a guy some slack. At least it was funnier than Chuckles over here. It wasn't the greatest joke I've heard, but you didn't try, so I'll tell you what I saw.
I'm sorry he's incapable of being funny, Mo.
Too much of a pain in the ass.
That night, once I had tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thwomp. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed, and that's when I saw Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah.
Without question, without a doubt, it was a magician.
Yep.
That's what I saw, but it just proves how terrible that man actually is. He knows more about Max than he's letting on.
Present Max's profile. We got it.
I'm only gonna get him to talk about Max some more. If he thinks he can kill the ringmaster, it's only just that he should die too.
What kind of eye for an eye shit do they teach in clown college? What is the ethics course in clown college?
It was hard for me to read. I was like, as I was, saying it, I was like, what is that? What he's actually? Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Mo!
I'm sorry, I crossed the line, but he's truly a disgusting human being.
Why do you hate him so much?
Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clonked Ben right over the head as hard as he could.
Wow.
Ben, the ventriloquist with the speech impediment. You should go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourself.
Cafeteria?
Let's just say there's gotta be something interesting there. Yes. The very big circus is very big, isn't it?
This is just going on.
You should always carry a map with you to get around.
Ah, thank you. This is an atlas.
Oh, I killed myself. Really? I'm dying here. Corner! Corner!
That may be in bad taste, Mo.
That was terrible!
Now he's just laughing to hear his own voice.
Alright, that's everything from him.
That one I don't get.
Circus entrance. Move. It's Big Top. Move. Cafeteria. Here we are. Look at this place.
It's not as glamorous as some of the other things.
God, this is gross.
Ew, this place is gross.
This must be because of that. Because of last night. Didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder.
That's lazy talk.
That reminds me. What was it that Mo said?
He said that yesterday morning Max clunked Ben over the head here.
He also said that there's gotta be something interesting there. Nick, what's gotta be interesting?
Don't ask.
Well, let's look at this thing first.
What's this? Must be a juice bottle. Juice bottle? Come on. Fucking.
Oh man.
What?
It reminds me of the bit from Dark Cloud 2 with the grape juice. The grape juice.
Yeah.
Oh, it's grape juice.
Give it to me.
I just imagine like updating that for today's tale. Oh, vape juice. I don't know.
Waka waka.
Yeah, indeed.
Watch out, Nick. There's broken glass all over the floor.
A broken bottle just lying in the middle of the floor.
Do you think it means anything?
Drunk juice, exactly.
Yes.
There's gotta be something interesting there.
Huh?
Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him.
Him?
And orange juice, but really?
Come on. Come on. This is strange. There's nothing on top of this stand.
Look here. Max is written on it. It must be his VIP table.
Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You wouldn't be putting a 10-course meal on this.
Well, he could still eat hamburgers, right?
Eat your hamburgers, Apollo.
A bulletin board for, bulletins. It doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here.
Boring. Maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read.
Juicy?
You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like, message from the killer.
Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe wouldn't take it all seriously.
I want to falsify evidence. Like pouting about it.
Like still realizing the seriousness of it, but pouting because she's upset.
The kitchen is over here. Everyone must have taken turns cooking. There's a duty list posted here.
I wouldn't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people. Maya's killer hamburger. You'd try it, wouldn't you?
Maya, you tone-deaf idiot. I love you, but you're dumb. Alright. I think we have enough.
Oh, yeah, give him the bottle.
Oh, yeah.
Bonk him in the head. No, I'm sorry.
Would you mind taking a look at this?
Maybe? Yes, okay.
I guess we won't need you to look at this
Alright.
after all.
I thought maybe.
Why not? Let's... Oh, no,
Nope.
that doesn't work either. I thought maybe... Alright.
Ah.
Oh. Oh, it's my two sweeties. Welcome to the detention center.
Did he just call me his sweetie again?
What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with?
Well, we've gathered quite a few clues.
Wonderfully fantabuloso, I mean fabulous.
That's why we came to meet you with you again.
What's wrong? Quit making such a scary face.
Okay then, Max, let's make this absolutely fabulous.
Saving real quick. Actually. Oh, okay, we can refresh these. You want more info?
We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max.
Ah, you must be from the dinosaurs. How are those Jurassic geriatrics?
Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers, aren't you?
Yes, sweetie, that's what they call jealousy. Jealousy.
I think he's just spelled it, you weirdo.
I think so too, but I didn't care. I didn't want to. They are absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. People who really understand can see the obvious differences between us.
People who really understand?
For instance, my sweetie pie.
So Regina understands him. Huh.
I plan on getting married to her. She is truly my sweetie pie princess.
Wow, that's so cool.
Let me check to see how cool it is. How old are they? 21. 16. Age of consent 16 in Japan, but still.
Wow, that's so cool.
It's not cool, Maya. It's already in the works.
Oh?
That's strange. Regina never said anything about actually marrying this Joker. Satanga, Japan. I need to find that clip. You met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder.
Yes, I was with him around 10 p.m. once I was done with practice. I went to his room right after we finished.
They found the ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house.
Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return.
Huh?
Oh, that pose.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Sorry, Max, I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here?
No problem, Mr. Monopoly.
It's pretty cold outside. Where's your coat?
It's all right. I'll be right back. It should only take about 10 minutes.
Speaking of, like, you're wearing, like, an open jacket and no shirt in
Yeah.
winter. What is wrong with these people?
And then?
I waited for him, but he never came back.
Did he go to the plaza where his body was discovered?
Possibly. The snow had tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside. But I have no idea what he went off to do. Okay. Boom. Let's do this.
Boo, 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 boo. Last night, you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such.
Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract.
That's the truth. The whole truth.
What do you mean?
You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary.
I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night?
I do, asshat.
That's...
It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said that you had received quite a raise.
Is there a problem with being well compensated?
Not with the compensation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. Max! You finished your contract negotiations a week ago.
Fabulous! All right, I'll tell you the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room.
He called you. Why did he do that?
Sorry, sweetie, that's private.
I'm defending your life, asshole. The ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max, perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke about.
Well, not if I don't have to. You have to!
Isn't this why the ringmaster called you to his room last night? Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night?
Where did you get that?
Cafeteria. But you already knew that, didn't you?
Of course. Alright, getting to it. It fell and broke on the floor.
He's still hiding something else. Max?
What is it, my sweetie?
It didn't fall and break on the floor. You used this bottle to...
Ben!
You nailed him over the head with this bottle, didn't you? And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night.
Just a little... Fabulous! You might as well be a magician! Alright, we did it! We got him. Alright. The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast, we had a run-in.
You mean you had a fight with Ben, the ventriloquist?
You could put it that way.
Why did you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man.
We fought about my sweetie pie.
You mean Regina?
That ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that?
Ill-bred? Are you talking about the same Ben?
Told her he was in love with her. Are you sure this is Ben we're talking about?
All I can say is that he made me bad and I had to tap him on his hard head.
I'm gonna can kill you!
I've been waiting on that one.
That's when the ringmaster called me and I realized it was my chance.
Your chance?
That's when I went to his room and I laid it out all on the table. Call a witness.
Good Harvey Birdman reference.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the first song off of Oingo Boingo's Only a Lad? Not particular, but I do know some Oingo Boingo music. Why do you bring this up? I assume it has something to do with statutory rape.
I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie.
What?
What?
The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie. And no one else's.
I see.
Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up.
Mike, that song is Little Girls. Yes. I knew it. Yeah, I remember a couple years ago I saw Adam Carolla a bit where he was doing rape rock, and it was like all the 70s and 80s songs about like she was just 15, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he just made like a fake like promotional playlist for it.
Oh my god.
All your stuff. He had like 15 examples.
Yes.
It was nuts.
Yeah, I mean,
From like Bob Dylan on, so.
it was a weird time.
What do you mean by shut him up?
You don't know, do you, my sweeties? Trilo can't say a word, not without Ben.
Trilo?
The puppet. The ventriloquist puppet. His real name is Trilo Quist.
But a puppet doesn't talk.
I know, that's why I hid it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flapping off at the balsa, I'd be screwed.
You hit him? You mean the ventriloquist puppet?
You are so smart, sweetie.
Where did you hide him?
What? Sweetie? You aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you?
Well, Ben does seem awfully lonely without his puppet.
Fabulous! That should have taught him a lesson! Okay, I hid Trilo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trilo for me, do you, my sweets?
No problem. None at all. Thank you, Max.
You know I can't stand to see my sweeties in jail.
Then don't go hiding puppets.
Number one rule of lawyer school, don't hide the puppets.
Don't go hiding puppets. I don't have another lyric to make this joke.
Huh? Ben's not here anymore.
Yeah, I wanted to ask him something.
It's cold out. He's probably in the tent.
Thank you.
Huh?
What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we've been making any progress.
I'd hope so.
Don't be so negative. Of course we're making progress. Right? People watching the stream?
Everyone loved the ringmaster.
Good lord, we're an hour and a half into this.
Yeah.
It feels like it's been 4 hours.
And there's no sign of footprints on the scene.
Ooh.
There's still a lot of mysteries left to be solved.
Of course.
And now Regina isn't here.
I'm not seeing how that's related.
Alright, ringmaster rule. Let's do this.
Dun dun.
It looks the same as always. A great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing.
Will you just stop it, you poster pilfer?
I'm just kidding. You know I already got one of these posters.
You mean you stole one of those posters?
Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said that he hit Trilo somewhere in this room.
Ventriloquist's puppet, yeah.
Alright, let's look. Table?
This was the table he used when visitors came to see him.
Ew, there's mud caked on the table.
Someone with terrible manners must have put their shoes up on the table.
Nick, don't even think about it.
I wasn't! How uncouth do you think I am anyway?
Oh, in the trophy cabinet?
Nick, look at all the cute trophies.
Nah, we did this, yeah.
Ah, there it is.
Ah. There's something shoved under the bookshelf.
Mm-hmm.
This is...
That's Trilo! That's Ben's puppet!
I think you're right. We'll give it back to him later. I have plans with him.
Why do I have to carry this thing?
Well, let's bungle in the jungle.
All right.
Oh, hey Ben!
Hello.
Sorry, I forgot.
Hello to you too. It's awfully cold today, don't you agree?
Yeah, I do indeed.
Hey,
Don't you think it's cold, Nick?
I don't see how talking about the weather is helping our case.
All right.
Hi, I'm Dustin, just to entertainment. Okay, take a sip.
Showing off some of my new sounds to my friends.
Yeah.
Too much of a pain in the ass.
Tell us about what you know about the murder. That's cool, Brent.
Do you know anything at all?
Don't know a thing.
Well...
Well, I don't know.
Oh no. You've been in the circus for a long time, haven't you, Ben?
Yes, about 4 years.
I gotta admit, I'm kinda interested in this place as well. Mo's so funny and Max is so amazing. Not to mention Regina being the cutest little thing I have ever seen.
Regina, I don't really like her too much.
Huh? Are you sure about that?
That's odd. Max said something about a confession of love.
All right, let's give him the puppet.
It's so creepy looking.
Ah, Ben, this is yours, isn't it?
Yes, that's mine.
Here you go.
Oh, gotta give the puppet a different voice. Holy shit. Okay.
Joey Wheeler? Alright, Maya, let's get going.
It's that time, isn't it? See you around, Ben.
Okay.
So, Nick, where are we going next?
Let's see, maybe we should go talk to the
Hey! Wait! Who said that?
What are you looking at? I'm right here, you blind wench!
Okay.
What's your problem anyways? Don't you know how to properly greet someone?
Ben? Is that you, Ben?
No. I would never.
It was me! Yeah, me down here!
You're Trilo.
That is Mr. Quisteel, sir. Lend some minute before you just bring out my name. Now try speaking to me again, but this time with some proper respect.
Alright, meow. Yeah. Not again. Mr. Quist, is that better?
No, look at me when I'm talking to you, you 8-bit excuse for attorney. Trilo, we talked about insulting people. You promised.
I'd love the punching.
And he was mocking me. Not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal. I'm sorry, Trilo.
Nick, what just happened? Trilo's still a puppet, right?
Hey, who do you think you are calling me a puppet?
The smug smile,
yeah,
yes.
That's a great look. Tell us about what you know about the murder.
You thought
talking to me? I said you talking to me. Don't look at him when you're talking to me.
Yeah, so Tango, you're right. The little bit of like bend like mouth just going just a little bit.
Yeah.
It's pretty cute.
Triloquist, you behave, young man.
Shut up, Woody. What murder are you talking about? You mean the one when they out the old man? I guess so. No need to make such a fuss about such things. That old mutt paid us all peanuts.
Trilo, you can't say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet.
Don't you have nerve pills or something to take right now?
Good lord.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm loving this ventriloquist act. It's fun to do.
It's cute.
These two are really an odd couple, aren't they, Nick? Okay, I'll talk. Graham's got clobbered over the head. Let me lay it all out for you. The pay sucks, the clown sucks, and my partner has his hand up my pants.
Screenshot.
There's something weirdly charming about it, though.
Your partner? You mean Ben? Yeah, the creepy old guy who never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off for me, will you? He's just another one of the dorks around here. Oh, my. But I'll be fair. This cesspool of human garbage masquerading this performance, I found my Madonna. You're...
Madonna.
Regina. My lovely Regina. She is stunning. Right, Ben?
Well, I'm not sure if I would go that far.
You'll have to excuse him. He does not understand the way he speaks. I, on the other hand, am an appreciator of true beauty.
Busy.
Juicy.
I am tired.
True beauty. Hence why I shall marry her.
Very excited.
Marry?
Let me just, real quick, Ben is 31. Okay.
Woo!
Just wanted to check.
Oh boy.
The ringmaster got knocked upside his cheap head by that flying fraud.
Double her age. You mean Max Galactica? Why do you say that?
Trilo, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that.
Straighten up, I'm made of wood. Besides, you were there. You know what happened.
You were there.
If you're that interested, then I'll let you in on the facts. You're going to marry Regina. That's right. She didn't quite realize the joy that awaits her, does she?
I think I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled.
Well,
I don't care. It's my choice, not hers. We're getting hitched.
I know you think that, but...
But what?
I gave her a special gift. I gave her a wonderful gift, a song.
Oh, please, God, I hope you have to sing.
You gave her a song? Well, I am a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know that I've decided to grace you with one of my songs.
Oh, boy.
Hang on a sec.
Very excited.
Me. I want you to touch me. I want you to kiss me. I want you to... The rest is private.
How did I come up with perfect delivery off the cuff? Oh, man.
Oh, Jen, did that get you excited?
Oh, boy.
By the way, Mike,
That was terrible.
the tenor section was weak. Nicely done.
Oh, boy.
Mike.
Okay, take a sip.
Well, the melody's pretty good.
But those lyrics, I think they need a little work.
Who asked you? I'm the artist here.
Thanks. Now that Trilo's here.
Now that Trilo's here, does this mean that you can talk normally now?
Hey, buttface! Ah! You must be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser?
Ambulance chaser. Oh, my God.
Mike, shit, I'm actually laughing a lot somehow. Oh, thanks, Mike. I know you're surprised to laugh when you turn into our humorous streams. God damn it.
attractive woman minus Santa outfit.
Alright.
You know, it's time to get rid of that pesky magician once and for all. Trilo? Enough jibba jabba. Let's get the quad already.
I like Jibba Jabba.
Jibba jabba, yeah.
Hey, wait a second.
Nick, what's going on?
He's a witness for tomorrow's trial.
Ah.
Alright. Okay. You got a spare fresco over there?
I don't.
Okay.
I can grab you one.
Would you?
Okay. I did ask you before stream, my friend.
I had 2 Dr. Peppers.
Oh, wow. I guess we are doing a lot of voices. Carry the show.
Trilo is difficult. Alright, it's a solo stream right now. How you guys doing?
What in the world happened with Ben and Trilo?
Quite a pair, those two. What did the puppet see? Ooh. Who is this? Oh, it's the monkey. Oh, no. Now what? Ah, no! Ah! I don't know if that was convincing enough being attacked by a monkey voice, but I tried.
Hey, welcome back, Nick.
That monkey. Ah, my badge! That monkey stole it! What?
Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute. You look so completely dumbfounded. Regina!
You! That monkey!
Hey, no need to get angry, okay?
But my attorney's badge!
Don't worry, I'll help you out.
Okay, if you say so. If I don't get my badge back, how can I flash it?
By the way, the monkey's name's Money. Money the monkey.
His name is Money? Okay, thank God.
Got weasels on your face?
I had to make the sound of someone being attacked by a monkey.
Sorry I wasn't around to take care of all our animal noises.
Oh, thank God.
I got an extra one too if you need it. You need a moment?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, that's fine. Just take it easy.
Thanks for the copyright strike, my friend.
You think so?
I know so. I will point it out when I upload this to YouTube. All right.
Well, I mean, we could edit out that 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Woo!
Let's talk about Money the Monkey.
Yeah, let's do it. The monkey is called Money?
Yes.
Hello, I like money.
You didn't know I had that one.
I did not. I wasn't expecting it.
I was saving it for like when we got bits or something, but I was like, oh, this actually will work.
Yeah.
Well, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back?
I'll see what I can do, even if I have money problems.
Yeah?
Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. That's pretty funny.
Well, I guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to.
I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know. Huh? You don't know? Well, Money isn't exactly someone I am on friendly terms with.
What?
He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Oh, I see.
Go to Moe's.
It's a pornography store. I was buying pornography. I would have never thought of that.
I guess it is time that I revisit that kooky clown. Fuck.
You mind telling us a bit about Ben? Ben? Oh, you mean the guy that's always hanging out with Trilo? What do you mean hanging around? Well, he was there when Trilo told me that he was in love with me.
Trilo told you he was in love with you.
Yes, he did. Kinda cute, don't you think? He's so smart and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him. But what about Ben? What about Ben? He's got nothing to do with me loving Trilo.
Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of the circus.
Weird reference, but okay.
So it's kind of funny. My mom was here. That's my ringtone. When she
Yeah.
calls, it stays our live stream.
Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? Nope, that won't be for a while. Huh? Really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick?
No, it's not strange. She's 16 goddamn years old. Yeah, Max and Trilo both said otherwise. They said they asked for her hand in marriage.
Ah, but Max only talked to the ringmaster about it.
Oh, I forgot about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly.
Kind of fucking weird, but okay.
Nah, that's not that strange. I guess the old-fashioned, like, ask the parents for permission kind of thing first.
Yeah.
It's outdated, but...
So I guess Trilo hasn't asked her directly yet. What? He's gonna propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya? Huh? What? Who do you think I should go for? Max or Trilo?
Wait. You do realize Trilo is a puppet?
I don't care that he's a bit stiff.
Whoa. Oh, boy. Oh.
Alright. Yeah, I just gotta go talk to him. I was thinking there was something else to do here, but not
Well, we don't know Trilo's age, so...
Andrew, you bring up a good point.
That's a
What-
good question.
What an astute observation that you had right there.
Huh? Detective Gumshoe took off already.
Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. I bet he and the other cops got lonely and headed back to the precinct. What?
I think I can look at the footprints, right?
The ringmaster's body was found here. I heard that the way he fell over made him look like he was carrying a wooden box. But what in the world really happened here?
That's a good question. All right.
Something's covered up by this tarp. An old sign, perhaps?
Nick, look out! They've got the killer trapped behind that tarp! What? It wasn't funny? You know, it wouldn't have hurt you to look even a little bit surprised.
Whew, she didn't notice that I was too scared to talk.
All right. Talk to Mo.
Oh.
Hey, we gotta.
That's fair.
I think he makes a Fresh Prince reference at some point.
Yeah, I think so.
don't know if it's here or... I think it's at the trial.
I can't remember. God.
Hello, Ed boy.
Life has many doors!
That's where I got that one from. Good job figuring that out. Whew. Okay.
Too much for couch potato, Ed boy, such as yourself.
Oh my, if it isn't Mr. Wright all the time! It's all right to be wrong every now and again, right?
See, Nick, it just took a while for the joke to find its audience.
So what can I do you for? Did you remember a good joke you wanted to tell me? Pull up a chair, or maybe just pull my finger and let me have it.
We're gonna get the same sound effect either way, aren't we?
How do you know I put a whoopee cushion on the chair?
Yeah.
You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you? I like to just. This is happening over
Yeah.
here.
Let's ask about...
I'm hearing it.
Let's ask about Regina.
So, about Regina. Regina is such a pure, innocent child. I'm glad he sees her as a child.
Yeah.
She's such a cutie, too.
She was born and raised in the circus, you know. But that means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top.
For instance, age of consent laws. And we are really hammering this point in, aren't we?
Sounds like Pearly.
For her, every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality.
She lives in a dream world.
She sees dancing wild animals, men flying through the air, and one very funny clown every day.
Really? Which one is that?
The funny thing is that all seems normal to her because it is her everyday life.
God, the smiles on his jacket, his clown uniform? I guess uniform.
At least Maya's legal. Wait, did I just shut up? Thank you,
Yeah,
Stagus.
she is 18.
Woo! Okay, I'm out. Have a good night. See you later, Bryn. Good luck writing. I guess that explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist puppet. Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though. A clown sees life simply without complications.
What was that a quote for?
I don't know. That's why I stuttered
Is
over
that
it.
like Sun Tzu?
Kind of confused.
Hello, I like money.
Have you heard of a monkey named Money? Ah, yes! Money! He stole my attorney's badge. Well, Money does love shiny objects. It makes sense that he'd swipe your badge. But under no circumstances can you chase after him. Yeah, well, why's that?
Oh, I know. You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right?
Exactly, bravo! Enough joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family.
Then who does he belong to?
I'll be happy to take you to where his owner is staying.
You mean right now?
Of course! Shall we go? Should we go with him now or wait a while?
Let's just do it.
Go with the Mo.
That is a lot of shine. How did he bring the tuba?
Tuba muffler.
Yeah.
This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I can't breathe. Don't be such a wimp. You only had to climb 2 flights of stairs.
He's a tremendously out of shape man for someone who has to bike to work.
Anyways, this is the place. Acro's room. Acro? He's an acrobat. It seems like he's not around today.
Huh? That's a big pile of junk over in the corner.
I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix stuff is over there too. Just be careful to make sure you got the right stuff.
Thanks, Mo. See you later.
Okay. Alright.
Not there, there. Not there, there.
Ha ha! There.
Holy cow! There's a fork and a mirror. Everything's shiny. There's even a really cheap-looking knockoff wristwatch.
Look at this! It's a trophy, and it's really heavy.
That's a tuba. Nick, I found it! Your badge! It's right here!
Yeah, return to its rightful spot.
Thanks, you really saved me. Huh?
What's the matter? Did you find something?
Yeah, check this out.
It's a ring.
There's something engraved on it, from T to R. Wow, we can't take posters, but we're just gonna pocket this ring.
It's a cheap ring. No one's gonna miss it.
Fair enough.
All right.
Well, I think that's about time we wrap up our investigation. Hit the old dusty trail. That just seemed to come out of nowhere.
Do you think we'll win in court tomorrow?
Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. I'm guessing Mo will be a witness in court tomorrow. Mo and maybe the puppets.
Don't worry, Nick. No matter what, we've still got a magician on our side.
That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow.
Make the evidence disappear.
That's not bad.
Oh boy.
You're much rocket dorks.
Alright.
Yes. End of investigation. We did it. Boy, that took a while.
It did take a while.
Okay, take a sip.
Let's get right into it.
Good morning, Max.
Max?
Milk.
What?
If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, I just can't function, sweetie.
Stage? Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down.
I guess.
Nick, Max is really nervous.
That's understandable.
Hey, my sweeties!
What?
You don't think I should fly, do you?
Huh?
You know, you've got to make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little.
Sorry, I have this.
No.
We can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone.
Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay.
Oh, sweetie.
What is it this time, Max?
Why don't you try flying into the courtroom?
Hmm.
I can see it now. The dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that and everyone in the room will be on your side.
Max, really, no one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes?
I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously.
Her face. Oh, I gotta do friends. Let's get to
No, the case of one. What?
Your Honor, get on with it!
Oh, sorry. I just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns.
So,
Well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galatica?
yes, Your Honor. He does often go by that name.
You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called the defendant Maximilian Galatica, maybe? It sounds more friendly.
I wonder if that is to our advantage.
Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please.
I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
You know, after you talk so much shit about being perfect and never losing, I just kind of dunked all over your dumb German ass.
That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. It did not count. Do you hear me?
She must still be upset about what happened last time.
You have no chance. Zero, zilch, nada. I'm not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it is not in the nature of a Von Karma to lose at anything.
0 for 2 against me, bitch.
I guess being born with the name Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Like, you mad?
I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are.
Me? Guilty? What are you talking about?
It will be my ultimate revenge. But it's not like it'll bring her dad back. There, opening statement complete. Now let's hurry and wrap this up. This is waste of time.
Very well, you may call your first witness, Miss Von Karma.
Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up there now! I gotta lean a little bit forward for this one.
That's fine.
Sorry to keep you from work, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective.
What a bitch!
He doesn't get paid to come to court.
Also,
His job.
yeah. Also, like, she pays him.
Yeah,
Doesn't she decide?
She has influence, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's how it works.
Don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this.
Very well. I would like you to begin by shedding light on the events in question.
At your service, sir.
All right, Detective, you may proceed with your testimony.
All right, let's do this.
Bloop.
The night of the crime, snow was found till 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. All the circus performers was gathered in the big tot to practice their routines. The practice session broke up around 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging house at 10:15 p.m. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped the vertebra in his neck.
Damn.
Jeez. Like, not even the blow to the head concussion. It was so hard, it snapped his spinal cord, and that's what killed him. Holy shit. Oh, it's so brutal.
I see. He was beaten to death.
Here's the autopsy report for the victim.
Court accepts this into evidence.
Yikes.
Blunt object. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Sorry.
I had to catch up.
Had to hit the button too many times.
That's okay.
Anything else in there? Nope.
Nope, don't worry about it. Yes, Your Honor.
I didn't know if it was a thing where there was many pages.
That's fair. Let me ask you about the snow.
It was nearly a blizzard up till the time of the crime.
Did it pile up?
It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about 1.5 inches was on the ground. The snow froze in place and stayed on the ground till the next day.
The snow. Let me see. There's gotta be more to this.
Huh? What's the matter, Nick?
I need to take a look at the court record. Mr. Gumshoe, what were the members of the circus doing on the night of the crime?
Keep testing the waters here.
When you say all of the circus performers, who do you mean?
Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina the animal tamer, Mo the clown, Ben the ventriloquist, and of course the defendant Maximilian Galactica and his victim the ringmaster. Oh, and I almost forgot, Regent the tiger was there as well.
Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey?
When I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch.
Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings.
Yep.
After the practice was over, where did everyone head off to?
Excuse me.
You okay?
Yeah.
Regina was playing with Regent while Mo went back to his room tired from work. Ben the ventriloquist went to the front gate, absorbed in his own world. The ringmaster and Max went off to the ringmaster's room to talk privately.
Talk privately, huh? That's awfully suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you?
It seems they was negotiating Max's salary.
Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage.
Digging all the details.
I'd like you to be a bit more specific about the events at 10:15 p.m.
Okay, not a problem, pal. We got a witness that told us how the whole thing went down. Ow!
This is totally meaningless. Time to move on.
Alright. We'll just have to revisit that testimony later. Detective Gumshoe, would you mind telling us about how the victim met his end? What?
Let's ask about the box.
A wooden box.
That's right. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed.
Carrying the box, huh?
It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor.
What do you mean?
Well, it was much heavier than it looked, not to mention it was locked.
Locked, you say?
Alright.
This may be my only chance, so I might as well ask some questions.
Ask about the contents.
Agree. Do you mind telling us what was inside that box? What's in the box?
Well, when we found the box, it was locked tighter than Fort Knox. So we took it back to the station and cracked it open. All that was inside was this little bottle.
Bottle? What is that, Detective?
Exactly what it looks like, Your Honor. It's a condiment bottle.
What's inside the bottle?
It's filled with pepper.
Pepper? Why in the world was it locked in that big box? There was only a little bottle in that huge box.
I wonder if that has some sort of special meaning.
Andrew just remembered something about this trial. I was like, oh shit. It's gonna take forever to get there.
Yeah, it is. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It just clicked in my mind. I was like, oh shit. According to the autopsy report, the murder was a blunt object, correct?
You've done your homework, pal.
And you haven't found this murder weapon, have you?
The police are searching for it as we speak.
My theory is that it is something the perpetrator ran off with.
It would be interesting if we waited more than a day to go to trial.
Yeah.
The police are still searching for them. Alright. You would think so, especially since you didn't find it on the scene.
No, I bet it made it disappear with magic. Ho, ho, ho. All right.
Well, I think we have a good feel for the details of the event now. I guess that's all we're gonna get out of Gumshoe in this case.
You mean all we're gonna get out of him is that little bottle of pepper? Now that we have wrapped up with the detective, I'd like to call my next witness.
Huh? I'm not even off the stand yet.
Obviously, but that's due to you being slow and unable to take a hint.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
I don't know, but wrapped up has such a mean sound to it. I'm a sensitive guy. Poor Gumshoe.
I love you, you goofy bastard.
Yeah, he's very silly. Thank you very much, Detective Gumshoe. You may step down. Miss Von Karma, call your next witness.
I would like to call Mr. Benjamin Woodman to the stand.
She must be talking about Ben the ventriloquist.
I wonder if Tyler will show up on the stand as well.
Excuse me.
Yep.
Yeah.
Please state your name and occupation for the record. My full name is Triloquist. I am employed as an operatic tenor.
Excuse me? The witness called to the stand was one Mr. Benjamin Woodman, a ventriloquist.
That roll must be cutting off your circulation. I said that I was a singer. Maybe you don't believe me. Fine, I'll grace you with a song.
Oh no! Not twice in one day.
The word of the law, exciting and daring, guilt or innocence, decided by a judge dressed up like a woman. Well, what do you think?
You got really quick at the end there, but okay, I'll take it.
I tried to like...
A woman.
It had a good rhythm.
Did it? It's just the lyrics. They leave something to be desired, so to speak.
Trilo, you know better than to insult a judge.
Shut up, just look at your nose. You think you'd have the sense to fix it? It's so ugly I want to punch you in the face on the odd chance swelling would help.
Good lord.
Don't you know your reason you've been every A-list star? Celebrities must really enjoy saying everything that flashes into their minds.
What's going on here? Order! I demand to know who the witness is.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'll let Trilo handle this.
I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm getting out.
You won't get anywhere trying to figure out this witness. Now let's proceed.
Oh, how sweaty he is. So cute.
Once practice was over, I left the tent with a stooge. Clown. Once we got to the lodging house, I ditched him and went back to the plaza's entrance. That's when I saw Max heading towards the scene of the crime. He was the only one heading that way. How could that punk not be the killer? Then the police showed up and took Magic Boy away. You saw Maximilian Galactica heading towards the scene. You're sure of that? Without a doubt. He had on his silk hat, cloak, and the dumb white roses on his chest. How can you mistake someone when that crazy get-up and his nose stuck up so high?
That's enough. I think we all get the picture. Just one thing. You said you ditched the clown.
That's right, dress boy.
Well, since you weren't with him, couldn't that mean the clown committed the crime? He's got a point for once.
What a shame. It was a nice theory, but the clown can't be the culprit.
Why is that?
He has absolute proof.
If the hat don't fit, you must have quit.
I guess.
A silk hat?
This was found at the scene of the crime. It belongs to the defendant.
Ha.
Without question, he was wearing his signature hat during practice. If the clown was a murderer, there would be no reason for this hat to be at the scene.
You could
You wanted to frame
Yeah,
somebody,
it was like,
which is a thing that's happened in a previous trial that we both were at. You crazy woman.
Well done, Miss Von Karma. Your prosecutorial skills are unrivaled. Well done. I got lost in that word.
Yeah.
Thank you for stating the obvious. Mr. Phoenix Wright, what do you have to say?
Nothing, just lamenting my crushed dreams.
Okay. I guess she's the boss again today.
All right. Press every statement.
The clown. You're talking about Mo?
Of course I'm talking about that old fart. He's so pathetic I can't stand him. Just a little bit of exercise and his makeup's running all over the place. Once practice was over, he was 9/10 of the way to keeling over for good.
Poor guy.
I didn't have any choice, so Ben took him back to his room. When it comes to being a first place loser, that guy's ahead of the pack.
Then what happened?
Keep going.
Why the plaza's entrance?
To do some thinking, of course.
It was awfully cold out that night, especially with all the snow around. Wouldn't thinking in your nice, warm lodging house been a better idea?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I think you should leave the thinking to the witness.
But I'm a good thunker. At least my teachers always said I was.
That's so cute.
Are you sure it was really Max Galactica?
Of course I'm sure. How could you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup?
Snobby three-piece getup.
Get the wax out of your ears. Lawyers nowadays, you're like talking to a brick wall. Max's three-piece getup. Geez, could you be any more dense altogether now?
Silk hat, cloak, white roses!
Thank you. Nick, I think you should put a little more effort into preparing your questions.
Jesus, Nick, you got owned. Yes. Oh. I was doing Trilo's voice for Phoenix.
You saw Max and only Max, right, Trillo?
That's right, and that makes him the killer.
Family Feud.
Yeah.
Whew.
There was only one person headed that way that night.
That makes quite a bit of sense and makes Max one suspicious character. There's more to this story than meets the eye. Is there something amiss in this? Amiss in this is interesting to say.
I'm gonna say only saw Max.
That's a bit strange, don't you think?
What's strange?
That you only saw Max. Doesn't it seem like you should have seen someone else as well? What? Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Who else do you suppose the witness could have seen?
I guess, right?
Right? You would have had to walk that way, right? That's the victim.
Yeah, got it.
That's correct. If Trilo was at the entrance to the plaza, he should have seen the ringmaster as well.
Ah! Obviously, the ringmaster arrived at the scene of the crime before the witness could have seen him. Anyone with sense could have figured that one out.
What are you talking about? The ringmaster and Max went together to the ringmaster's room.
Is that, according to the defendant, a likely story? If Maximilian Galactica was supposed to be in the ringmaster's room, why was he, just as the witness stated, at the scene of the crime?
Ah!
I see. It seems that at this stage I have no reason to doubt this witness's testimony.
Bad guy, my friend, I know you're just joining us, so what should I hook him up with?
Yeah.
I am an adult.
I have a bunch of these.
Oh,
Hello, Ed boy.
Just gonna fire off a couple.
Yeah.
A couple of zingers.
Hi, I'm Dustin.
I love doing that. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
You know, you can ask me to introduce myself whenever you want.
Ooh, I like that.
Anyway, sorry to drive this to a screeching halt.
Is there gonna be like a point where both of us have soundboards of each other and we're just talking to each other?
There's something weirdly charming about it, though. Too much of a pain in the ass.
Read your goddamn line.
One more.
All right, one more.
Look, a sack of silver dollars can be used to beat with somebody to death, so you'd be surprised at the useful.
At the useful. He's right.
Yeah.
A brilliant judgment, Your Honor. Now let's move on with the testimony.
Okay, take a sip.
Trilo wouldn't happen to have an ulterior motive for incriminating Max, would he?
Well, Max is part of that bitter love triangle with the 16-year-old. Which is probably why Max cocked him over the head.
Nick, wasn't Ben the one who got knocked over the head?
Oh, yeah, I think so. I don't know anymore.
Say real quick.
You gonna press some more?
Yeah, I can press on this statement again and see.
You saw Max and only Max that night.
I've already done this.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Thank you.
fast forward through the.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, no, it wasn't that one. This one.
Oh.
Which one was it?
Oh,
There we go.
Around what time did the police arrive at the scene?
I suppose that would have been around. Hey, what time was it? Huh? I think it was around, I'd say a bit after 10:30 p.m., I think.
Practice ended at 10 p.m., so you hung around the lodging house the entire time?
I guess that sounds about right.
That guy, I don't even know what emoji thing that is. It's like a heart.
It's a heart with in a bucket.
Is it a heart in a bucket? Wasn't it awfully cold? I can't believe you just stand outside in that weather.
Well, the truth is,
Will you shut up, you big-nosed dumb? Why are you telling him anything extra? Why can't you believe that we just stand outside in that weather?
Well, maybe you were waiting for someone.
What? Who said we was waiting for someone? Mr. Phoenix Wright, we can all do without your offhanded series.
But this witness, he's cracking under the pressure already. I'm on to something.
Mr. Wright. Who do you suppose the witness was waiting for out in the cold that night?
Yep.
Makes sense. Unless... Well, if he was waiting outside in the cold, it was for one person.
Yeah, we got it.
And one person only. He was waiting for the animal tamer, Regina.
I forgot he explodes. I took a sip and I thought I was good. Nope, I forgot he explodes.
You were waiting outside for Regina to come back to the lodging house. Am I mistaken?
Is this true?
Well, you can't really ask me that question.
Who cares who I was waiting for that night? What's important is what I saw. Don't you forget it.
Well, the puppet may be a bit stiff, but he's right.
All right. There is obviously a reason why this witness was there that night. He spent all that time waiting for Regina to arrive. Moreover, even if someone else would have walked right in front of him, I doubt he would have paid them a second thought.
Ah!
Can you do an explosion?
What did you just say? The witness saw the defendant at the scene of the crime.
However, he did not see the victim on his way to his eventual demise. If you accept that, then you must accept that there is a high likelihood that he could have missed someone else other than... Ow!
There is absolutely no proof that the witness was waiting for the animal tamer. I guess you got me. All right, I'll spill the beans for real this time. It's true, I was waiting for Regina. Pain! Pain! Don't volunteer things!
You need to get your client to shut the hell up at this point.
Mr. Quest, tell us the truth this time, and I mean the whole truth. Were you or were you not waiting for Regina at the entrance to the lodging house?
I was waiting to propose to her.
You were waiting to propose?
She's 16.
What's the matter? You think that humans have a monopoly on marriage?
Actually, yes, we do.
That the matter of puppet marriage is not under review in this case.
You're the judge. I mean, look at your horrible outfit.
More pain.
Thanks to your bumbling, my perfect plan is not so perfect anymore. Now we had to waste time getting to the bottom of some silly proposal by a puppet.
I imagine that's the delivery on that.
Yeah.
So pissed off.
Don't be so surprised that I was going to propose to Regina. I even had something to give to her. I kept it in my pocket, waiting for the chance to propose and give it to her. Of course, I also had it in my pocket that night. It was a present for her. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket.
Okay.
You were going to propose, a puppet.
Don't be so obtuse. Just because I'm a puppet doesn't mean I can't love.
I guess you're right. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I couldn't propose to her too. Oh my god.
Yes, it does!
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
Exactly.
His honor is looking a little less than honorable right now.
Okay, Mr. Wright, please continue with your cross-examination.
What was that sigh at the end?
Alright. I think I know what to do. I think we can end this quickly.
Alright.
Unless the game is dumb.
A Ouija stare.
What?
No, I can't do it yet because reasons.
Alright,
Alright, I guess we gotta press every
Nothing,
fucking
just
statement.
Lamenting my crushed dreams.
by proposal, you mean proposing marriage, correct, to Regina?
Of course, that's what I meant. What kind of stupid question is that? I was gonna propose that we
Wow, that surprised me and I couldn't get it through that line.
I wasn't gonna propose that we become some sort of outlaw biker gang together. Right, Ben?
Yeah.
Got it. That's the truth.
What was it exactly that you had planned on giving her?
You know exactly what I was gonna give a numbskull. The only thing I could find that could match Regina's beauty. Answer his question. What was it? You're gonna die when you hear this. It's an engagement ring. An engagement?
Engagement ring?
Wow, those two nearly fell out of their chairs.
Mr. Phoenix Wright's joke has gone too far. Time for this to end right here.
Francisca's whip looks like it's about to lash out at almost anything. One hit from that thing will probably shut someone up for a long time. Pain equals bad. Push on anyway. It may be something of a joke, but this is a historic moment. The first time that a puppet has ever proposed to— Ow!
I advise you to cut this argument short.
I just wanted to see what the next line was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to agree with the defense here. Will the witness please revise their testimony? Is it really about the engagement ring? I like to stick to facts, not sociology.
You sure do enjoy sweating the details, especially for a man in a black bathrobe.
I think I have to press here now that we know it's an engagement ring.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
Trilo, do you mind if I show you something?
What is it?
What are you talking about?
Oh, looks like they're gonna double team me now. Do you recognize this ring?
Ah, that's mine. Give it back, thief! Thief!
Didn't you just testify about this very object? I believe you said. In the end, I wasn't able to give it to her, so I still got it in my pocket. Why then do I have it right here? I'm not wearing a tie at all.
Well, if that's really what you think, then I have something to tell you.
I definitely should get some Lionel Hutz on here.
And that thing is as follows. I'm not wearing a tie at all.
Yeah, that reference went over my head. Sorry, buddy.
What is going on here?
That's Ben. Say something.
Don't put me on the spot like that, Trilo.
I found this in Money's room.
Money's room? You mean they're a room where they put money, like a bank vault?
Ah, that filthy monkey's gonna get what's coming to him.
Mr. Quiz, I would prefer if you avoided slandering innocent fiats in my court.
Well, Your Honor, money really is a monkey, in every sense of the word.
Ah.
Oh, I see that. Well then.
Money likes to go after the shiniest things that he can find and gather them up.
Shiny things?
Trillo, when was this ring stolen from you?
Well, I suppose it was that time
you know, that night, the night of the crime.
What did you just say?
Details. I need more details.
Well, it was stolen right after Max showed up in the plaza.
Right about when you saw the defendant walk past, correct?
Well, I guess you might be able to say that. The ring might have, well, it could have been taken around that time. Ah! Oh! Did you like...
Hello, I like money.
Ben, what's with you? Whatever. It has nothing to do with anything, especially not who committed the murder.
It's not for you to decide what has to do with what. Now, Trilo, back to the topic at hand.
I haven't admitted a thing. Not I, Mr. Trilo Quist.
What did you do when the ring was taken, Trilo?
You know exactly what I did. I chased after that ring-snatching monkey money.
But you weren't able to catch up with him, were you?
It's all this slow, loafy fool called Ben's fault. While he was fumbling his way through the snow, that dumb monkey was able to get away.
That is indeed an incredible shame.
Well, this does indeed prove one very important point.
Prove an important point? What point could that possibly be?
Ben doesn't exercise enough.
There is a huge contradiction in this witness's testimony.
Contradiction?
Would you like me to explain?
The witness just testified to the following effect. Up until the police arrived, he didn't move from the entrance to the plaza. However, the witness just stated that he chased after Money the monkey. When the witness was off chasing Money, there was no one watching the plaza.
What is the meaning of all this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Where are you going with this little theory of yours?
I'm saying that there is no possible way that the witness saw the plaza the entire time. That's where I'm going with this little theory, which leads me to my next point.
And that point is coming up right now.
Oh, I got it. It is entirely possible that someone other than the defendant was at the scene.
Interesting, Mr. Burns.
Then tell me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you have any proof that something slipped past this vigilant ventriloquist?
Well, he obviously didn't see the victim, the ringmaster, arrive on the scene.
However, that doesn't change the fact that he saw the defendant arrive.
The witness is lying. He is blinded by his rivalry with Max.
Well, the defense argument does hold water. This witness does have a history of animosity towards the defendant.
What? How dare you? I wouldn't lie just to get that dog face in trouble. He's not even worth it. I saw him. No doubt about it. I saw that worthless liar.
Well, just for clarity's sake, let's flesh out exactly who you saw that night.
Oh, boy.
Let's circle back around again and again and again.
Ha! I told you so many times you'd think you'd know my story's not changing.
You've already changed your story, stick boy, and I'm sure you'll change some more.
Where there's one lie, there are usually many more behind it.
Exactly, Maya. That's why we have to keep after him.
Yeah.
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 Yee.
I'll give it that I was waiting that night for Regina. But that don't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night. He showed up after I'd been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge my presence. I'm absolutely sure I was him. I saw Maximilian Galactica at the scene. There's no way I could just take someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. So that means that Money didn't show up until after you saw Max. That's right. Money ran up less than a minute after I saw Max.
Then Money snatched the ring and you went chasing after him.
How long was it until you came back to where you were waiting?
Well, let's see. I'd say about...
I suppose 5 minutes, I think.
so the victim could have arrived on the scene in that 5-minute stretch.
Mr. Wright, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Press every statement. Let's do this.
So you were only concerned with waiting for Regina that night. That means you probably wouldn't have noticed someone else showed up.
You should think about how many eyes I actually have. I got 4, you know. 4 F-O-U-R counting Ben, of course. With that many eyes, you really think somebody would have slipped by me?
Four eyes is awful lot of attention directed at one area, I suppose.
Yikes, the judge is even more dangerous to our case than Trilo. So, you saw Max coming out of the big top that night?
Of course, that's where I saw him coming from. I was standing at the entrance to the tent the entire time.
I guess that makes sense, especially since he was waiting for Regina. About what time would you say these events took place?
You're one of the dumbest people on the planet if you can't figure it out yourself. You already know the practice finished promptly at 10 p.m. And you already know that I went to the Rodging house right after practice. You didn't need a brain so you know around what time it was when I saw him. Just add 10 more minutes, I'm sure you can do that. Now, what time was it?
Indeed. What time was it?
What time was it? Let me think about that for a second.
Yow! It was 10:10 p.m.
Ah, yes, that sounds about right.
Sounds about right because that's the time I saw Max on the scene.
So, you testified that you said good evening to Max that night.
You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions.
I do.
You say good morning in the morning and good afternoon during the day, right? And it's obvious that I'd say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You got something to add? Let me guess. That's not it, Trello. You say good evening at night. I'm sorry, Trello.
Mr. Quist, I would prefer if you kept your ventriloquist act outside the courtroom.
Impossible! A performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better.
There's got to be something wrong with this bit of testimony. No, that's good. I hate to say it, but Ben, part of your little act is coming off a bit stale. I'm sure that if a pro was to...
You're not trying to pass yourself off as a professional performer, are you? Don't get so wrapped up in yourself, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yeah. Oh,
you should know better.
Didn't think of it.
Ow! Ow, that hurts! Ah! That should have set him straight. You may proceed with your testimony, witness.
It didn't.
Yeah, I guess I better do this again.
I'm gonna f***ing kill you!
Isn't that a bit strange to you?
What do you mean?
Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? It strikes me as somewhat strange.
Why would it strike you as strange? Exactly, how is it strange to be cordial to one of your co-workers?
Well, if he was simply just being cordial to a coworker, I would understand.
Ow, that hurt! Maybe you should think about having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school.
There's no reason that Trilo would ever say something nice to Max. But how do I go about proving that with the evidence?
Loving is everything in this world, but I'm sure you already learned that one.
Don't say it so loud, Maya. Why are you yelling that? I guess I give it a shot.
The witness will resume his testimony.
Alright.
Good luck.
Alright, present. Broken bottle? Yeah, got it.
Whew. Trillo, it is not true that you had a... Is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder?
A fight.
A fight over Regina, to be exact.
It wasn't that big of a deal. It was just an argument. A disagreement at most.
A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clonked over the head.
Ah!
That morning, Ben got clobbered over the head by Max, didn't he?
What? Is that an admission of assault and battery? Ouch!
Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first.
The truth is, on the day of the crime, the defendant and witness had a huge fight. There's absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial in that evening. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on stand. There's no way a puppet this lewd would just up and say good evening to his rival.
Are you saying this witness is lying? That he is trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene? I didn't tell a single lie, honestly, I just...
That's enough from you, Mr. Quist. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night?
Ho ho ho. Ooh, it's tough. It is my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to.
What kind of theory is that?
The correct one. Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all.
What?
If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there is only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That is why Trillo made the effort to greet whoever it was that he saw that evening. Or good evening, as he put it.
What in the world? You...
Would the defense kindly explain who was Trillo saw that evening?
It'd have to be Russell, right?
Would it? Yeah, I guess.
Russell or Mo.
Oh, doesn't make sense. Considering the ill temper of this witness, there is only one person he would greet.
Get ready. It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute.
No, Your Honor, it is not Regina.
Yeah.
If it was Regina, Trillo would have given her the engagement ring as a present.
Oh, yeah, I suppose you got a point there.
It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not?
You are correct. It was indeed Russell Berry.
Nah.
The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trillo. Isn't that correct?
How does the puppet go?
Answer the question, Mr. Quist.
Order! Order! How do you respond to this?
Wait a second! Well, at first I thought it was the old man, but once I got a better look at him, it was obviously Maximilian Galactica.
I think it is high time that we clear the air about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. Problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica, or was it the ringmaster, one Mr. Russell Berry?
The prosecution argues that it was the defendants that the witness saw that night.
Really bad lawyering.
The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's 3 symbols.
3 symbols.
All right, this is getting old. Come on, man. You gotta remember them by now. Here we go again. Everyone all together now.
Oh.
Ow!
Stop it.
Yes, we know the silk hat clothing the white roses.
A silk hat and cloak. Anyone could wear them. They'd even look good on me.
What was that?
Well, the witness had endlessly repeated that he saw Max's 3 symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him.
Yep.
Possibly even Russell Berry.
What?
I like her like,
Yeah, that's pretty great.
it feels gross. There was a spider on my desk. Like that's what that looks like to me.
Yeah. Miss Von Karma, do you have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant?
Well,
Proof is everything, bitch. If that's the case, then it is impossible for me to make a judgment at this point.
Oh boy.
Yes, I won the argument. I think we finally won a point on this one.
that is very unfortunate.
Huh?
You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What do you mean by that?
You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but who that person was can only be answered by the next witness. Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond a shadow of a doubt, an answer to that question on evidence that clearly establishes one thing. That there is no one other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime.
Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess.
Oh boy.
I know, right? During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in recess.
Oh. And that should wrap it up for us tonight, huh? What do you think?
I think so. A good
Saving.
save points. We got this.
I'm gonna fucking kill you! No!
I didn't get to use that as much as I wanted to.
No!
That's a good one.
Yeah. I gotta.
That's it! Everyone dies!
Well,
I'm out of comments. Sorry. That's okay. We're kind of wrapping up. What's up, buddy? You okay?
I'm very
You
tired.
very tired?
Sound test.
My throat hurts.
Your throat hurts?
I've done every voice under the sun.
You have had a wide variety of voices that you had to do.
I think my
There's
choices for
something weirdly charming about it, though.
Yeah, so I'll give you credit.
I think my choices for Ben and Trillo were pretty good.
They were excellent, my friend.
I think it was Jimmy Stewart. Clarence.
Too much of a pain in the ass.
All right.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
We're done for tonight.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, this was fun, and we'll be back with Friday with something else. I don't know what we're streaming yet. We'll have to figure that out. But next Sunday, we will do more Phoenix Wright and maybe have a guest or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
You're much rocket dorks.
no.
That's fine.
Oh, okay. You look so disappointed in me. I was just like...
I'm just tired.
Well, I thought this would be nice, like, going away music.
Yeah, pretty good.
We're D2E, you're you. Thanks for watching. Please continue to follow. Get us one more frickin' subscriber on YouTube so we can cross 100. Please!
Click the link. We want a custom URL.
Yeah, custom URL would be nice. Anyway, Dustin, you did a great job today. This was a lot of fun. Everyone else, have a good night, and we will see you later.